What's up there and welcome to a brand new video on 414 YGO. In today's video, Q&A for the month of August. And hey, if you're new here, why not join the 414 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. Boom! Another Q&A. Absolutely love this. Thank you so much guys for your questions. I really do appreciate that and I love that you guys are like asking them. It's really cool to kind of like interact with you guys and everything. So I am super pumped to do this. Let's roll intro and get straight to the Q&A. Okay, and we're back. So let's have a look. First question. What's your favourite deck from Yu-Gi-Oh? And it doesn't matter which series. Usually I'd probably go for like one of the protagonists like Yugi, Kai, but I just love their decks. I love the way they run. From the character decks that I've made of theirs, they're probably my favourite to play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate any protagonists or villains and I'm going to pick a favourite deck from like other characters. So if I had to choose one deck from a non-protagonist, it would probably be Arcana. I absolutely love the Spellcaster theme. I think everyone knows that I love the Spellcaster theme. And I love the way that he runs like the 3 Dark Magicians and stuff. Was it 3 or was it 2? I can't remember. But I love the whole theme of that. I'd love to incorporate like the Dark Magician girl into that and all the other kind of magician kind of like awesomeness going on. Maybe I should make like an OG kind of Spellcaster deck with like, or like, you know, based on the original kind of game. I think that'd be pretty damn cool. Okay, if I could do a pack battle with any other Yu-Gi tuber, who and why? There's a lot of good Yu-Gi tubers out there. As an absolute dream for myself, if it's a pack battle, I'd love to do one against like Simply Unlucky. I think that would be absolutely amazing. It'd be like a check off like the dreams of this channel. So if he's watching, which I very much doubt he is, or like just spam him, tell him get in contact with him. We'll do a pack battle. That's never going to happen. But hey, I'd love to do it with Simply Unlucky. I'd love to do a pack battle with Simply Unlucky. Next question. Hello, my friend. Hello. I've been subscribed for a while and watch whenever I can. Thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly. I wanted to know, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist? If so, what console do you play on? I did buy it. I bought it on PS4. God, must have been like 2 years ago or something like that. So yeah, I played it on PS4, thoroughly enjoyed it, loved the animations of like the boss monster cards and stuff like that. I thought it was really good. Loved the story arc, loved that you could like create your own decks and stuff. Thought that was really awesome. So overall, awesome game, and I played it on the PS4. Which card do I dislike the most? I guess there's quite a few. One that pops to mind was like when I first got back into like doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that, me and my brother bought like some structure decks, and then we started making our own decks. I made like a Fiend kind deck and he made like a dragon based one, and he had this one card in there that would just absolutely annoy me absolutely greatly. It was Stomping Destruction, and he just used to play that at the most inappropriate of times. Like if I was like going for a game, he'd be like Stomping Destruction, I'd be like nah. Absolute worst. I'm sure there's plenty of other cards that are a lot more annoying than that, but specifically down to like personally where that's coming from, Stomping Destruction can go away. If you could have any Yu-Gi-Oh card in the world, what would it be? Mine would be a DDS-001 Blue Eyes. Awesome. There's a lot of very rare cards out there that are worth a lot of money, so that would probably like be up there. I pretty much have all the cards that I want, really. So maybe it would be awesome. Did you ever hear the story of like that Tyler kid, the kid that like, I think was diagnosed with cancer, and one of his wishes, like I think like the Cancer Foundation actually granted one of his wishes in that he could like create his own Yu-Gi-Oh card. That was like an unbelievable story. I think that's probably like the most rarest, expensive card in the world because there's only one. I think he still has it as well, though I did hear rumours that he was going to sell it. I wouldn't. So I'd probably love something like that, not like in extreme circumstances the guy had, but like to have like a card based off like me or something, like official Konami release. I think that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd love something like that. Have you read Yu-Gi-Oh! Art? Yes, I have. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Love the darker side of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that this series has a lot to offer in terms of, I know it's a very like it's based in like children and things like that, but in terms of like, you know, if they were basing it, you know, when they go darker and they kind of like feed the more adult side of like the story in the show, I love that. So yeah, love Yu-Gi-Oh! Art. absolutely boss. Okay, here we go. So this one is actually the based off the thumbnail of this, the famous smash, marry, kill, if you will. But great video. Thank you so much. This actually comes from one of my very few female fans. I know a lot of you guys are guys. So, if I was female, I'd look great as well. By the way, I did one of those like face things on Facebook before, like what would you look like if you're a woman? If I can find it, I'll post it on here now. I think I look alright. Anyway, if you were female, who would you smash, marry, kill? Yugi /Atem, Kaiba, or Joey? She would marry Seto because she has a crush on him and he's rich. Very, very admirable things there. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of like women like stuff recently throughout the channel. I know you guys have probably seen that. So I think it's time that we honour my small female fan base and like get to that like husbandos, I think. So yeah, I would probably smash Atem. He's a beautiful man. A very, very beautiful man. I would marry Kaiba for the exact same reason. Well, not the exact same reasons. He's rich, so I'd be sorted for life. All I've got to do is literally dress up as a Blue Eyes like for the rest of my life, and he will feed me money. So future stability and all that. You know, I guess Kaiba. I mean, I can't imagine he'd be the life and soul of your evening conversations over dinner, but you know, you could see that other side to him, which would be cool. I mean, maybe he'd probably just call me a third-rate wife with a fourth-rate deck. I don't know. And unfortunately, I'd have to kill Joey at those lot because, you know, Brooklyn Rage. My favourite dual disc would have to be... I do like the motorcycle ones, to be fair. No, it'd be the original. The absolute original dual disc from Battle City. The GX ones were pretty cool, but I think, you know, going old school. Ooh, though the one Darts had was pretty sweet. The Arkon. No, I'm going to go with the original one. The absolute original Battle City dual discs. Stay old school. You guys know me, I'm old school. Sticking old school. There's another smash, marry, kill question here. I will leave it as just the Husbando one, but keep them posted. I'll do another one next month. What special summoning method is my favourite, and what's my favourite monster from each method? I'm still only up to like 5Ds in my life, so I've only really seen like what fusion, ritual, and I guess synchro. I would have thought, and I guess there's other types of special summoning in terms of effects and stuff like that. But if that's the theme that you're going for, Fusion's probably my favourite. It was the first one that we saw. Absolutely love it, and as you all know, my favourite monster is the Dark Paladin, who happens to so be a fusion monster. So fusion, and we'll go with we'll go with Dark Paladin. As for the other two methods that I know of like XEs and Link summoning and all that, but I don't know it well enough to give a favourite monster. So for like ritual summoning, Magician of Chaos. 100%, love that guy. And for synchro, probably go for... I'm going to try and attempt a really bad Jack Atlas impression here, but Red Dragon Archfiend. My Red Dragon Archfiend. Jack Atlas. Red Dragon Archfiend. So bad. Red Dragon Archfiend. What is my favourite Link monster from the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains? Like I said, I'm not really up to date with like the Link stuff. I did open a pack and there was a couple that looked pretty awesome. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, so sorry, bud. Favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Villain? 0 to 6. Once again, I've only ever seen up to like 5Ds. And I can't really remember any of the villains from like GX. Ooh, no I can. So from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Marek, probably. From GX, Yubel. What's your favourite hero archetype? Elemental, Destiny, Evil, or Masked? Elemental. All day long. Love Wingman, love Thunder Giant, love Neos, love all those guys. So yeah, 100% Elementals. Really not a big fan of the Destiny heroes. The evil ones were cool. I love that arc with what's it called? The Supreme King. That's the one. Love that. And Masked Heroes, they were cool. I saw a few of those in the Hero Elite structure deck. I thought that was pretty cool. But Elemental, because they're original, I love them. Question: are you a great duelist? Absolutely not. I think I'm okay. I was alright. I was pretty decent at school. I won a tournament we did at school back in the day. In terms of like today's game and everything, I don't know enough to be a great duelist. I enjoy playing my character deck stuff, though I really don't do it as often as I should. But no, I'm probably average. I'm probably a second-rate duelist with a one rate, like with a second rate deck. I don't know. So yeah, maybe I should, like, I don't know, play more, get more into the game. I don't know. What's the forearm tattoo say? This one over here. This one here, it says "Forgetting You but Not the Time." They are lyrics from Green Day's American Idiot album. The track is track 13, What's Her Name. They're actually the very last lyrics on the album. Absolutely, thoroughly love that album. I grew up with it. And those words for me, they're kind of like a bit sentimental. I quite like it in terms of, like, you know, you have relationships with, you know, like friends, or like a relationship with a girl and things, and, you know, they don't work out or they fade away over time. Sometimes, you know, they end horribly. Sometimes you just kind of drift away with life and whatnot. So I like the sentiment that, you know, like, you end up forgetting them, but you never forget, like, the memories, like the time that you had with them. Especially when it comes to things like relationships, you know, like, I've been in relationships where I've, like, I think my longest one was like 7 years, so I pretty much grew up with this person. So the time I spent with them has, like, made me the person I am now. However, you know, due to things, we're not together anymore. So you know, you kind of forget about the person, but you never really forget about the memories and the experiences that you had. What do I think is the worst censored Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Best and worst for me, it's Barrel Dragon versus Lady of Last Day of the Witch. Yes, yes, definitely there. I'm actually going to be doing a video on, like, my favourite and, like, you know, worst censored cards. So I'm going to save it for that. But, you know, thanks for that question, because, you know, there will be a whole video based around my answer for that. When did you first decide you wanted to be a Yu-Gi-Tuber? It was kind of really random, really. I've mentioned before, I used to play in a band many years ago. I've always been someone that's quite creative. I like to make things. And like, the whole band thing was going to be like what I was, that is what I was going to do with my life. However, that didn't work out. And yeah, the band thing, like, as fun and amazing it is, but if you're trying to do it seriously, my God, it's like the hardest thing. So that all fell apart, and I needed something to do to kind of, like, fill that creative void. I mean, I was kind of like doing nothing. So I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Randomly, just like, oh, you know what would be really cool? I miss playing that game, so I did it so much when I was younger. And then, yeah, there's another question on here which ties to this, so I won't go much further into it, but I thought, you know what, I want to start my own channel, and, you know, I like creating things. I learned a lot of, like, video stuff, a lot of Photoshop stuff and whatnot, so I picked up a lot of skills doing this. So that's, you know, it was basically to fill a void. The second question was, you know, what inspired you to get into making Yu-Gi-Oh content? Was it other Yu-Gi tubers? So this is the second part to the first question, asked by a different person. Yeah, at the time I was watching 3 channels religiously. I was watching formerly Team Carrot Cake, YGO Anime Games, sadly no more. They were a massive channel in terms of, like, inspiring me to do this. They did character deck duels and profiles. They are still by far the greatest at the art of character deck stuff. Much better than anything that I've put out, so check them out for Rizzle. And I was also into Simply Unlucky and Cyberknight, who did the pack openings, and I basically loved what they did and wanted to, like, do it myself, put my own take on it and things like that, and it's just kind of stumbled and become what it is now. So yeah, I owe those 3 channels everything, really do. Which main character's boss monster, aside from the Dark Magician, is your favourite? So we've got Elemental Hero Neos, Stardust Dragon, number 39 Utopia, Pendulum Dragon, or Firewall Dragon. I've only, like I said, I only able to set up to 5Ds. So if I had to choose between Neos or Stardust, I would pick Stardust Dragon. Okay, so a very similar question. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Cyber End Dragon, or Red Dragon Archfiend / Assault Mode? Blue Eyes White Dragon. Old school. Old school Blue Eyes White Dragon, though I do love the other 2. I'd probably put them in that order, actually. Blue Eyes number 1, Cyber End number 2, and then Red Dragon at number 3. What came first, the anime or the card game? In that sense, that's a good question, actually. I can't remember off the top of my head. Obviously, the manga and everything came first, but then he'd have made the card game around that. So I think the manga and stuff came out first, and then the card game, like, followed very closely by the anime, or the anime came... I don't know, actually. I will have a look. Okay, this is really interesting, actually. Yeah, so the anime actually came first. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero that came out, and then the trading card game came out afterwards. An interesting thing was that Yu-Gi-Oh was originally like all about like the Game King rather than the card game. Takahashi, who like wrote Yu-Gi-Oh really, said he only expected the card game to be used in 2 episodes. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, anime came first and then the card game came after, which he didn't think was actually going to do anything. That's awesome. Really love that. Would I like to see a Yu-Gi-Oh movie where all the female protagonists team up together to face a threat to the Duel Monsters world? Absolutely. I think that would be absolutely amazing to see the girls shine a bit of light on them. And I think that would be really good, actually. I think that'd make a damn good team. Yeah, I'm definitely all over that. Get onto Yu-Gi-Oh! They need to make that happen. Okay, so last week I tried to answer a question on what my thoughts on cards like Owner's Seal was. I completely read the card wrong and started making my answer, so I edited that out and said that this week I would like return to it and answer it. So, Owner's Seal. Return control of all monsters on the field to their original owners. This is awesome. I mean, like, cards like Change of Heart would, like, you know, take control of the monsters and whatnot. And, I mean, in character deck stuff, this card could be really good. I mean, it's very, very, very situational, and you've got to expect that your opponent's strategy is all about taking monsters from your side of the field to their own. So very situational, but if used right, I think it would be a pretty awesome card. But thanks for watching. This was Q&A for August of 2018. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for all of your questions. I really enjoy answering them. I think it's super awesome that I get to connect with you guys this way. A couple of months ago, I released a video saying that, you know, I'm getting kind of burnt out with the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and, you know, I wasn't sure what direction I was going or anything like that. I'm still in the building process. I wanted to be a bit honest with you guys and kind of like give you a bit of an update on what was going on. In terms of stats and everything like that, everything is still on the decline. So I'm still trying to work out, you know, what I'm doing, you know, what I, can I like rebuild the channel and whatnot. So I'm looking at video ideas. I know the waifu stuff, I wanted to do that. So, that's why that's been so like kind of like prominent on the channel, but obviously everything's still going down, so that's not as, you know, like where we need to be. So I'm going to experiment with it. What I'm going to do is I've set myself a deadline on this channel. It sounds really sad, I know, but I think I need something to work to rather than just oh, I need to try and save it. So if I haven't reached the goal of anywhere between 20 and 25,000, which is stupid numbers anyway, subscribers by the anniversary date, which is Christmas Day. So I'm giving myself 6 months to kind of start rebuilding my channel. 6, probably more like 5 months now. If I haven't reached that goal by then, I unfortunately will have to think long and hard about the future of this channel. Because quite frankly, I think it's a mind over matter thing, but like to see like, you know, this thing that I've worked so hard on just kind of like decline and decline and decline. It gets you. And I mean, I'm feeling so like deflated recently, and like it's just something that's not like healthy for me. So I know it's one of these things that I can't really moan about, because I mean what I've got already is absolutely amazing. So I'm not for one second thinking, you know, oh, you know, what I've got's not good enough. Because I know there's many channels out there that would kill to have what I've got, and I am very, very grateful. But in terms of my own personal, like, kind of health, maybe my mental health, you know, I'm just like I'm just deflated constantly, absolutely deflated, and so I'm giving myself a deadline, which is Christmas Day of this year. If my channel hasn't reached the goals that I've set out at the start of the year, then I'm gonna have to think about, you know, probably closing this thing down. I mean, I'll keep it open for like videos and stuff, like, you know, so you guys can still watch it. But yeah, I just don't. I find a huge lack of motivation for this. I don't want to like not be motivated for it. You know, I absolutely love this channel, but of late I've kind of like fell out of love with this channel, if that makes sense. I mean, I never thought I'd ever say that either. I mean, like Christmas Day will mark 3 years. 3 years of this channel. So I've dedicated 3 years of my life to it, and I really don't want to walk away from it. But I'm just like, I'm so deflated. I don't want to come across as if I'm like moaning and things like that, but I'm just a bit bored and a bit tired of feeling like down. I'm always constantly like maybe that's the thing. Maybe I look at stuff too much, but I just look at like all like stats and stuff, and I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gone down again. It's going down again. It's like, oh god, it's really, really, really gone down now. But yeah, I mean, it's just certain things that are just really annoying me at the moment. It's like I release a video on one subject and it gets like what, I think it had like at present like 3,000 views, and then another YouTuber releases like the exact same video 2 weeks later and has like 40,000 views on it, and I'm just like, why? You know, I know like YouTube's like an unfair game, and you know, from like your guys' point of view, it's like it's all about you know, having fun and you know, doing it for the love of like the channel and stuff. But I've got to a point in my life where I'm an ambitious guy. You know, I want to make something of this. I hate my day job and stuff, and I want to make this my full-time thing. So looking at things like numbers and stats and all that is important, you know. So if they're not working, then essentially I'm just wasting my time when I could be putting my efforts into something else that, you know, will work. But at the same time, I have a lot of I've built something here that I'm extremely proud of, so I don't want to walk away from it, but I just want to air this out, you know. And I thought, you know what, from the very beginning, I want to be honest with you and keep you guys in the know. But that's generally where I'm at the moment. And I mean, don't worry, I mean, I'm trying my best to kind of like turn it around. I mean, I know you guys will probably like leave some comments here which are really encouraging to me. So in advance, thank you so much for that. Because that's one of the things I'm really so proud of, is the community that I've built. And you guys just like, you know, you mean a lot to me. Honestly, seriously, you mean a lot to me. So I don't want to throw it away. But at the same time, it's just very demotivating. And I've made some risks to kind of like start putting this to like the next level, and at the moment it's completely backfiring. So yeah, that's like, I think that's probably the biggest disheartening thing here as well. So you know, we'll see how it goes. I've got some ideas for videos and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to desperately rekindle that fire. Maybe I do need to take a break from this or something, but I think taking a break's only going to make the decline worse. So I'm really trying to like weigh up, do I just quit while I'm ahead, or do I desperately try to hold on to something that, you know, one, could never get there, or two, something that, you know, I'll look back and be like, you know what, I'm so glad I didn't give up. So yeah, I'm just being honest with you guys, really. I mean, I'm out of ideas, so to speak. Well, kind of, now I've got some stuff, but you know, like I said, just wanted to be honest with you. So if, you know, I haven't reached my goal, I mean, in short, like I wanted to reach somewhere between 20,000 and 25,000 subscribers by my 3-year mark. I think that was like, you know, based on my growth over like last year, I thought that was a, you know, a pretty reasonable number to aim for, you know, pretty stupidly incredible number to aim for. But yeah, I mean, like in the past few months, like it's just been absolutely dire, and yeah, worn out, tired, not the same as it used to be, I guess. I mean, I think that's probably why I've not even been doing the character deck stuff or anything like that, because I'm just like, you know, what good's it going to do? But I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like I said, there's a deadline there, so, you know, if we don't make it by that deadline, I'll probably have to think about, you know, calling it a day on this one. What can we do, DMG? But don't get me wrong, I'm still going to fight for it. So yeah, bear with it, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, just so if, you know, it doesn't happen, it's not so out of the blue that you know, that I'm just like gonna like, I guess give up on it, but you know, I'd like to say quit while I'm ahead. So I thought I'd be honest with you guys, because that's what I want. I really want to be honest with you. But thanks for watching this Q&A anyway. It's things like this that, you know, like I do get really excited about. So thank you for sending questions. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, if you'd like to see more Q&A, more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, just, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, all that fun stuff. But yeah, on a smile, we're happy. Don't worry about it. It's good. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.